Welcome, lovely Leo, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal scrying and continuing on with the tarot and oracle as divinely guided. All right, let's go ahead and begin, lovely Leo. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. What does the zodiac sign of Leo need to know for this timeless reading, please, Spirit? Thank you. I hope everyone is doing well today, no matter when you see this reading. Here, okay, thank you. Okay, who is Leo? Leo, I see you're shocked about something here. I'm seeing people in the background who are also looking at you. Spirit, what is this about, please? There's really no expression. Okay, here, thank you. There's really no expression on the people's faces. They're just watching. This could mean some of you are on social media, people, watching things, and this is not in a negative manner so far. Okay, where's Leo? Here. Okay, thank you. Oh, and here. Okay, slow down, please, Spirit. Okay, Spirit's pulling me here. Okay. Okay, I see. Leo, I see that now this is only symbolic, okay? But I see that you are lying in a casket, which means the death card in the tarot. So you're ending some kind of cycle here in your life and getting ready to step into a new one. So this is a beautiful sign here, Leo. There are people around you that, again, they're watching you. Leo, you may be teaching people something here. Again, there's no expression on most of the people's faces. There's like I think there was like one actually that had like a shocked look on their mouth, on their face. Um, but everyone else is just watching. Very interesting. Okay, Spirit, please give me more for Leo. Why are these people watching Leo? I just heard learning. So you are teaching them something, Leo. Some way, somehow, you are teaching others, even if you don't realize it. People are seeing something you're doing, your actions, something like that, and people are learning from you somehow. I'm not feeling like this is anything creepy or anything like that. I just feel like people are taking in what they're seeing from you, how you are removing yourself from some kind of cycle and beginning something new. It's almost like you teaching by example somehow. Okay, thank you. Please give me more. Thank you. Okay, who is Leo? Okay, this is Leo. Leo, I do see there's some kind of verbal altercation here that some of you are getting ready to step into. The energy of, I'm seeing a masculine and a feminine cheek to cheek. So some of you, this could be an intimate partnership, or it could be some kind of business partnership, family. But there's definitely someone close to you. This could be emotionally close to you, work based. This could be just, someone close to you in your mind or your heart. But I do see it's like you're telling someone a piece of your mind. You're standing in your truth somehow. And it makes this other person extremely angry. So the masculine, excuse me, the masculine that's coming through, that you're beside of, because Leo, you're coming through as a feminine. This is not gender specific, guys. But this masculine is like, even though you're cheek to cheek, is like trying to turn their head away from you. This person has a very angry look on this person's face. And so then it's like your face is changing now that you've spoken your truth. It's like your face is changing almost, now I don't want to say shock, but almost like a, now I've spoken my truth and I've angered someone close to me. Now what do I do? It's almost a feeling like that. Though I am seeing a dog that is sitting in the floor looking up at the two of you. Now, a dog is symbolic of best friend, loyalty, protection, unconditional love. And this dog is smiling. So I do feel like for most of you, there will be, whatever verbal altercation this is something that's going to be fixable, because again, this dog represents unconditional love. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the card. Spirit, Holy Divine, where would you like for me to begin, please? Where would you like for me to begin? Here, thank you. So we're going to start with the tarot. What would you like to tell Leo for recent past? And guys, please remember, since these are timeless general readings, not everything is going to resonate the whole way through with everyone. So only allow what resonates for you to be taken in. And also, please remember, time is fluid, okay? So when you click on this reading, you can be either in the past energy, the current energy, or the upcoming energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, reverse or upright? Upright. What do we have? Knight of Cups. Okay. Please give me more. Recent past for Leo. Recent past. I'm feeling with this Knight of Cups already. The Knight of Cups can be an apology of some kind, either from you, yourself, or someone else. But I'm feeling, because Leo, you were coming through, it's like you spoke your truth and you angered someone. Someone else may be waiting or expecting for an apology from you. Now, if that doesn't sound true, please remember, energy can be transferred from yourself or another person that's close to your heart or your mind space. So please flip these how it resonates in your life. Recent past, please. Thank you. Okay, we have the Devil. More recent past, please. Thank you. Reverse or upright? Reverse. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That came out with reverse or upright? Upright. The Fool. Okay. Give me more, please. Recent past for Leo. Thank you. Oh, this is already upright. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to stop here for recent. So we have, again, it looks like, Knight of Cups can be love coming in as well. But I'm feeling like, because of what came through in the crystals in the beginning, I'm feeling like this is more like an apologetic type energy, okay? because we do have the devil. Now, for some of you, the devil card in the tarot does represent Capricorn, not because Capricorn is the devil, but because Capricorns go through lots of challenges. It's something they sign up for prior to coming here. So it's Capricorns are always, it seems like, at least until later in their lives, they're constantly up against very, very challenging situations. So that's why they're the devil. Now, if this is not an actual Capricorn, or someone with Capricorn in their chart, what this can mean also is some kind of toxicity between this situation. Okay, so you or this person could have some kind of control issues, some kind of it could be something like some kind of addiction of any kind that came between the two of you. And with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that's about opportunity. And with it in reverse, it's telling me it's like almost like a stuck feeling because it's with the Fool. The Fool is a brand new beginning, a brand new journey. Now, I did see you coming through in a casket, the Death card, right? And this has given me like wanting to start over, wanting to do something new. This could be start over in the relationship. Start a new cycle in a relationship. But it's like there's something here with some kind of blockage between the two of you. And we have the Five of Cups here. So the Five of Cups, that's like an energy of mourning a loss. This could be, if this is not love related in some way, this could also be, like a job opportunity, losing the loss of a job, the loss of something here. So however this masculine energy that I saw in the crystals fits into your life, there's a great feeling of loss. And the thing is with this Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is meant to help you to realize, Leo, not to focus on the negative, not to focus on so much what you've lost, to take action towards healing that. Look at that situation or situations that have happened, okay, that have been very challenging in your life, and learn from those kind of as an observer without being so emotionally tied to those situations when you're looking at those to assess, so that you can extract any type of lessons that you've learned. How could you have done something better? How could someone else have done something better? How could your job have done something better? Something like that. And then be able to remove yourself from that situation. That's where a lot of people get in trouble, because they stay stuck. They allow their emotions to stay in those situations, and their spirit's letting you know that there needs to come a point in time. So if you're noticing yourself like staying stuck, staying angry, staying something like that in a certain situation that's happened in your life, Spirit's telling you that it's time to move forward. It's time to pull yourself out of that so much emotionally, to start taking action towards healing, and that will help you. Okay. And be able to look at it as a lesson, and what did you learn, so that as you move forward, you can help transform your life into a brand new beginning that you're seeking here. Whether it's with this person, this job, or someone else, I am seeing a brand new cycle coming in for you. But here you were stuck. I feel like a lot of this, it's kind of like the own mind playing tricks, like an internal struggle of being able to release something that was very hurtful, traumatic to you. Okay. Because with this Five of Cups, once in the original tarot, once this person that has been focusing on the cups that have spilled, when they turn around, they begin to notice actually what's there. So it's also a card about being grateful for what you do have and being able to see where you can go, because there's like this bridge with a big mansion on the other side, and it's like Spirit saying you've got to turn around though. It's up to you, Leo, to bring yourself out of that thought process, turn yourself around, change your perspective on something, and so you can see the cups that are full still. So you can see that bridge and where you can actually be going in the future. But you have to make the choice, Leo, to turn around to see them. Okay. So it is a part of perspection in my eyes. Okay, Spirit, current, please. Current for Leo. Current for Leo. Does Leo need? Thank you. Okay, reverse or upright? Upright. We have Four of Pentacles of the upright. Okay, what else for current for Leo? Thank you. These? Yes, all of these. Okay. What do we have? We have Two of Wands with Five of Swords. There's that internal conflict. Okay, reverse or upright? Upright. Well, what do we have? Two of Swords. Yep. And, that is in upright. Okay, and we have Seven of Swords. Okay. I see. Give me just a moment here. So this Four of Pentacles, that can be like a greedy type energy, like hanging on to something too tightly. Okay. Now we have, again, so that could be hanging on to some kind of thought or situation that you have went through in the past. Now we have Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands for me, I am an intuitive reader. So the Two of Wands for me, that's telling me, okay, you have this choice. You have the world sort of like at your fingertips, but you have to choose which path are you going to go down. Are you going to take this path, or are you going to take this one? And I feel like because it came out with the Five of Swords, which again is internal conflict, I feel like in this situation. With the Two of Swords, now Two of Swords, that's telling me that you're feeling like there's no way out of a situation. You're stuck, you're bound, not being able to see that there is another way. Okay. And then the Seven of Swords is, for some of you, it could be where you feel like you may have been, there could have been some kind of lying, cheating, stealing going on from this person. But it's also, on the flip side of it, it's also about being tactical. Okay, so like strategizing, coming up with some kind of strategy here to release this energy, to make something right for you. Okay, so whether that goes back to some kind of apology or just simply forgiving and releasing some kind of energy that's no longer occurring in your life. Because again, we have this Four of Pentacles, so that's holding on to something too tightly. Okay, so it's almost like Spirit really telling you in the current energies, this is something that needs to be released in order to come into this death and rebirth, so that this Ace of Pentacles that now or at one time in your recent past was turned in the reverse with opportunities stopping you from moving forward, stopping beautiful opportunities from coming into your life, that once you begin releasing that energy, that could be, even cutting spiritual cords, cleansing yourself, things like that as well, to release that energy and really work on healing, forgiveness. And remember, guys, forgiveness is not solely about forgiving the other person about what they've done, or say that anything anyone has done is okay. It's not about that. It's for your own soul growth. so that you can release and you can move forward in a productive, happy manner. Okay, you can have those opportunities coming in. All right, what do we have? 8 of Wands. So this is very fast communication. Okay, give me a little more, please, for current. So this is, very fast communication from someone or you sleeping in to give some kind of quick communication. Okay, what do we have? 7 of Wands. Now, this card for me, this is about setting boundaries. So there may be some people or a person in your life that you're going to quickly go ahead and set boundaries with. You could actually be telling them this, or they could be telling you this. Remember, flip it how it works. But this could all, the 8 of Wands can be travel, but I'm not getting that in this situation. Yeah, I'm getting more of some kind of fast communication here and setting strong boundaries. And if you can see here, the person on this card is looking away from this 8 of Wands. What I'm getting here is new beginnings. It's like I'm getting, you spoke your truth. You're setting your boundaries. And look at this. I've never seen this on this deck. That is an arrow. Look at that. It's pointing towards this man. This 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, very interesting. So definitely I'm feeling like so in a situation here, you've spoken or you're getting ready to speak to, depending on your place on the board. Speak your truth and setting boundaries for yourself. Now, Leo, please remember that when you set boundaries, it's very important to set them for yourself first. Really sit down and figure out, what is it that you want? What do you need for protecting your peace in your life? What do you need to be able to heal? And then, Leo, I know sometimes, our hearts can really get us in trouble if we're not careful, because sometimes we're just so loving that even when we set boundaries, and believe me, I'm one of these people, when I first started setting boundaries, my heart would kill me because I didn't want to hurt anyone. But what happened was I was realizing that if I set a boundary and then I don't stick to that boundary with other people, then what happened was that then any other boundaries that I set, they were ignored. It was as if I said nothing. It was as if I had never placed a boundary before. So I had to quickly learn that boundaries had to start with myself, and that I had to, even if it hurt my heart, okay, I had to stay with that boundary. And honestly, it has changed my life, Leo. Okay. All right. Please give me near future for Leo. Near future, please. What would you like to tell Leo, please? Near future. Oh, Spirit said switch deck. Okay, hang on just a moment. Which deck, please? Is it that one? This one. Okay. So situation love oracle. So let's see. What would you like to tell Leo, please? Near future. Leo, please. Thank you. All right. So we have love. Okay. Reverse or upright? Reverse. Okay. It says cut down in reverse. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. I can't make this up. And Spirit wants it in reverse. Okay. With love, unconditional love. There's the dog. Self-love and wholeness. See there. Okay. I can't make it up. Self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. Okay, so I feel like already that Spirit's saying here, Leo, you have the choice, because this is in reverse. The cut down, the separation, the setting boundaries, the cutting out the negative people, places, situations in your life. You have the choice to do this. I'm seeing some of you are choosing not to do this at this time. Okay. This could be hanging around people who have a lot of chaos in their lives, that bring chaos into your life. People who are constantly gossiping, whatever. Because, guys, we got to remember, everything we speak is a spell. It is. That's why even in the Holy Bible, it says that what we speak, we bring into existence, which is the law of attraction. Okay. Now, so everything that we speak, we think, we put out there, that's what we get back into our lives. Okay. So you have to remember, if you're around, even around that type of energy, if you allow that energy in, that will connect to your spiritual cord, even if you don't see it. And then you'll start noticing that there will be all these negative things happening in your life. Okay. But Spirit's saying, if you set these boundaries and start with yourself about what you're willing to accept and not, and begin setting those boundaries, you'll quickly soon learn, Leo, who is really supposed to be in your life at this moment and who isn't. And as soon as you take action and start cutting out these negative energies, it doesn't mean you have to fully block people or, stop all communication or anything like that. Some people certainly, but it is making sure that you set strong boundaries. And if someone oversteps your boundaries, sometimes it takes people a while to get used to new boundaries. It makes people angry. But if it's someone close to you, I get it. If it's someone close to you, and you need to try a few times until they understand, hey, this is my boundary. This is it. Either it's this way or it's not. There's no in between. Because, Leo, we have to take care of ourselves first. That includes our energy. And once we do that, then this is what can be coming into your life and into your future. A lot of unconditional love. Okay? Feeling your self-worth. People looking at you, just like I saw at the beginning, people watching you because of your transformation. But it's your choice. Remember, this card's in the reverse. It's your choice. So some of you, I'm seeing, are not going to choose at this time that you watch this to do this. Okay? But there will, that's not for everyone. There will be those of you that will choose to do this as well and go ahead and begin working on cutting cords and giving yourself, working on your own peace. Heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. Yeah. See, I feel like there are many of you here. It's like you're stuck. You're allowing yourself to be stuck in these thoughts or emotions of something from the past here. But Spirit's clearly giving you a way out. Spirit's showing you that there is a way out. But you have to be able to see it. It all starts with perspective, Leo. We can choose to be, look at things of, woe is me, this bad thing happened to me, or we can speak life into ourselves and find the beauty in the lessons. Because, Leo, we have to remember, we're here. A huge reason why we're here in this existence right now is to learn lessons and to teach other people lessons for soul growth. Okay? So if you think about it in a spiritual manner, which most of you that come to this channel and watch these readings, you are spiritual. Okay? So you already understand the power of release. You already understand the power of, the positives and negatives. If you allow your mind to stay stuck in something that's negative, again, that's going to affect your feelings. And what you put out there, it's coming right back towards you. So if you don't want to feel this hurt, then what happens is when you show God, when you show the universe, hey, I'm cutting this out, no more. If it's not good for me, I can't allow it in my energy. And when you begin doing that, what happens is that you automatically free up energetic space. And like seriously, every time that I have released some kind of negative situation or person that was like draining my energy so bad that I couldn't hardly function like an energy vampire, when I would release those energies out of my life, Leo, within 24 hours, I noticed quickly, after several times of this happening with different people, that within 24 hours, things that I had manifested, they just couldn't get in because my energy was full. My energetic field was full. Spirit showed me, just like a device. If a device is full and you attempt to download something, it's going to tell you, you have to clean it up. You have to make more space. Spirit explained to me that's how our energetic field is as well. So if we are full, Leo, of all this pain, this negativity, this hurt, whatever this is, okay, when we're full, no matter how much we attempt to manifest something beautiful into our lives, it cannot get in. It can't break that barrier because it just can't. It won't fit. Okay. But when we release that and, we begin healing, taking action towards healing and giving ourselves self-love and self-care and figuring out our own worth. In that moment, when we begin releasing that, all of a sudden it'll seem like magic or luck or like everything's just working out for you. Because what's happening is, which it is, but what happens is it's because you've cleared up space. And now these things that you've manifested that are good for your life, hopefully good for your life, can now sort of like drop down into your energy. It's like, boom, like this happens, this happens, this happens. And you're like, wow, everything's happening all at once. Wow, this is great. Some of you may go through, several days of all kinds of cool, neat things working out for you. Some of you, it could be a few weeks in a row that just seems like every time you turn around, everything in the world is happening wonderfully for you. But that's why, okay? It's because you have released certain energies from your life. Okay. You've found your worth. You've taken action towards healing. You've made energetic space. Now, of course, we all have to take into account, anything astrological going on in our birth charts as well, right? But if you notice, if you're someone who studies astrology and you notice that at a certain point in your life, you should be experiencing this and it's not happening, then it's just telling you that you need to make space so you can receive those downloads. Okay. And then we have not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear and frustrations. And I feel like Spirit's saying here, Leo, it's time to not allow some type of ego type situation here to keep you stuck. And it's his clock, needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal, progressing. Yeah. So I feel like Spirit's saying here, because these came out together, Leo, you felt like you just, it's like because of your own fears about how you feel about yourself, that you're not enough. This could be some of you, some kind of trauma you went through in your childhood, or it could be something you even brought in with you karmically from a past life. that you've dealt with all this lifetime. But whatever this is, that you're feeling you're not enough, Spirit's wanting you to come out of that energy. Okay. And again, it's going to start with finding your worth, looking back, and seeing what you learned without allowing your emotions to be tied to that situation. Okay. And then coming out of it. Because if we stay stuck, you're never going to heal from this. You're going to stay in that victim mentality mode. And victim mentality does not help us progress in any form. Okay. And believe me, I'm not pointing a finger, because I was there at one point in my life as well. I had to learn to bring myself out of victim mentality. I had to learn how to find my worth, that I was and am worthy. Okay. So, but the clock, needing time, cycles to take time, time to heal, progressing. I'm feeling like Spirit's saying here, a lot of times when we start the healing journey just with one situation. Okay. Many times, Leo, we want to heal fast. Okay. But I feel like Spirit's saying here that you need to be easy with yourself. So, realize and give yourself a pat on the back every day that you wake up coming into this new person, this new beautiful person that you were always meant to be. Okay. A lot of times we don't recognize what we do, and all the good things. It's just kind of like a check mark. I did that. Okay, the next thing. We almost become like robots sometimes. So it's like Spirit saying, be good to yourself. Realize what you've been through, Leo. And it was a very hard challenge. It was not easy. And it's going to take time to heal. And I'm a firm believer, there's no proof of this, but this is just my belief. Everyone's allowed to believe what they want. But personally, I feel like we never ever go through a lifetime and 100% heal from anything. We could be 99.99% healed, okay? But there's still that 0.00001% that seems to come up. And what I mean by that is, you think you're healed, you can go several years, and you think you've let something go 100%. And all of a sudden, one day, out of nowhere, there's this thought of something from the past, and your heart just aches. And it's almost like you're there reliving it again. And so, what I have found in my past when I had done this is that this is Spirit's way of helping me to acknowledge, hey, you're not completely healed over this situation. There is this one thing you need to look at, and you need to start action towards healing this now too. Okay. But the fact is, we don't usually just have one thought that comes back. There's many. Okay. Because we're in many different situations throughout our lives. So it's a constant work attempting to heal. Okay. And it does take time. And so, even no matter how hard you're trying to heal on this healing journey, don't feel bad if you all of a sudden you think you've let something completely go. And then all of a sudden, a few years later, boom, something about that situation pops up and you're like, what the heck? I just spent 2 minutes, not even realizing it, that my mind was wandering. And during that time, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling sad, you're feeling grief, depressed, anger, all kinds of different emotions here. And see, when we're stuck in those thoughts, it's affecting our feelings. And again, that's what we're going to get back, because we're putting that out there. So it's very important to address those kind of thoughts as soon as they come in, okay, into your as soon as you realize, like, I know, a lot of it has to be about retraining your brain. And I had to learn how to do that too. So now, and it took, I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 months to retrain my brain. But there was a point where it was like I was constantly having these thoughts coming up from my past, and I would keep forgiving, I would keep praying, I would keep cleansing myself, I would think it was over, and here they would come again. And I would realize that I'd had several minutes in thought, and these were not good thoughts. And when I would come out of it, I was like, something's got to give, because they made me feel very anxious, and I was putting that anxiousness back out into the universe, and that's what I was getting back. Okay, so what I feel here is it's definitely going to be needed that you retrain your brain to recognize when a thought comes in. There's all kinds of stuff out there, but honestly, what I did to make it simple is every time I recognized that, I was coming out of a thought, because you know how it is. You drive down the road, and half of the journey you don't even remember driving. Your mind's in thought somewhere. So as soon as I would come out of whatever thought this would be, I would say cancel, cancel, cancel. That is not real. That is not my life anymore. What is real now in my life? What is real now is, and I would state it, something positive. Even if it wasn't happening yet in my life, something that I wanted, I would state it. Okay. So I would say, cancel, cancel, cancel. That is not real. That's no longer my life. That's my history. That is no longer current. What is real is, and I would always state something beautiful, okay, something happy, something peaceful. And again, it took 5 to 6 months, but once I once I had completed those several months, what I found was that now when I start getting any kind of thought that enters my mind, it's immediate. My mind catches it, and so I'm not stuck for several minutes. It's a few seconds, and my mind's like, hey, snap out of it. Okay. So we can retrain our brains. Okay. And listen, I am an older female, so age does not matter here. So just always remember that. Leo, I feel like I need to leave it there. Let me ask Spirit if there's anything else. Spirit, anything else from this deck? So I want to make sure to bring everything to you. Anything else that you hear? Okay. Spirit does want me to go to this deck. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to hit everything here. Okay. What would you like to give as advice for Leo? What does Leo need to know most? Thank you. Hold on. That just flipped out. Okay. Surrender your addictions. Here's the devil card. Now, please remember, addictions can be anything. It can be obsessive thoughts about people, places, situations. It can be, something as like drug abuse. It can be things like that. It can be sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but it doesn't have to be. There's so many addictions that we can all have. So surrender your addictions, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Okay. So that is Spirit's recommendation for you at this time. That's the main focus. So again, begin releasing anything, anyone that is not for your highest good anymore, which seems to be the whole theme of the story here. But please remember, as you do this on your healing journey, people are going to be watching you. Okay. You may make one or a few more people angry, because I did see the verbal altercation, but you can't worry about that, Leo. Okay. You cannot allow your heart to be so overburdened because this is for you. And Leo, you have to realize you're worth peace. You're worth love. You're worth abundance. Okay? You're worth having all kinds of beautiful opportunities coming into your life. The Spirit's saying you've got to take that step. Okay? You've got to be able to turn around here, pull yourself out of those thoughts so that you can see the beauty that's right across that bridge waiting for you. All right, I'm going to leave it here for you, Leo. I send you so much love and happiness, my friends. May you have an extremely blessed and wonderful week. Bye-bye.